Hi, I'm Josephine. This is my channel, The Versatile Housewife. I am not a beauty creator. I am not a fragrance reviewer. I am a homemaker, stay-at-home wife, stay-at-home mom. And so I'm kind of coming at this project as a way to really enforce my own self-care time, because I said I'm committing to doing it this year, that I'm kind of forcing myself to use my products. So I'm forcing myself to use my fragrances, my lotions, and my makeup, and it's really giving me some me time. So that's been a very pleasant surprise with doing this project, and that I have actually done that. And in doing so, I have hit pan on one item, eyebrow stuff. Been using it on like this section of my eyebrows, and I'll also use it here. I didn't do it today. I didn't do it up here, but this is so bright. I feel like it just adds a little bit extra to kind of cover that. Now that I brought your attention to that, can I bring your attention to something else? I've kind of discovered what my absolute favorite perfume is. I can't remember if I said it was my favorite last time, but if I did, it hasn't changed. It's this Britney Spears Fantasy, and I committed to using this by the end of the year, and you know what? It's already gone. That's the travel size. I do have a larger bottle in my shelf up there, but I got one last thing, and not one last thing, I got two other things. This lotion, so it got warm for a brief bit, and this just, Forever Sunshine, yes. It was sunny, it was nice and warm. I used this all the way gone. I had this for, like, pegged for Mother's Day, like used by the end of Mother's Day, and I used it up. And I used quite a bit of this, but I didn't use it all gone. So I still have the body mist, but I don't have the rest of the lotion. And there's one more little sample size, but I don't know where it is. There it is. I sat on it. Sorry. This Wild Spirit smells a lot like roses. I don't know who makes it, but it pairs super well with this. But the thing that I did discover about using this is it's a small enough size. I like the smell enough versus some of the other ones that are more unisex and masculine smelling. That it really is not my favorite. And I sometimes have a hankering for a rose fragrance, because this is rose water and ivy, but not always. So I used it more so, like, the thing about this whole project pan is I was like, well, I want to. And what I kind of did to use it and make it more fun is also I have lots of floral dresses, and it was warm for a moment, or if I was just staying at home all day, I would put on some floral dresses and smell like roses. So even though I didn't really just love the smell, I still felt like I was very put together and cohesive, and that was a fun way to look at it too. Like, how can I make this work? So I didn't hate it, like finding things that I didn't like that much, but also in a way where I don't hate it. And now, you know what? I don't have to use this anymore. I don't need to get more of this if I don't want to, but I still have this to use. And when I get to the bottom of it, I still every now and then get a hankering for rose. I will probably just get a different variation of this in like a sample size. And that's what's nice about sample sizes too, is they don't take up this much space. This takes up a lot of space for something I don't care about. And I did find that I love other things. I thought that I liked variety. I think I labeled a lot of things with certain timelines the way that I did, because I assumed that I liked to change everything every single day. That's actually not true. I think I go based on the weather, or based on a fascination, or if I'm feeling like I just want to wear my not today sweater and my black leggings. I have a specific style I like with that. And again, with the makeup too, like using up my makeup, like I love the hard eyeliner with that, with the hard candy body mist, and spraying some of this Fantasy into my hair, because I love that. And I love when I take out my braid after doing that. It just, every time I take my hair out, it smells like sugar. And there's like a whole routine I like with certain things. So I'm discovering I have makeup looks that I like with certain fragrances. And I like those too in combination with like certain outfits. And that's been a fun experience. I don't have a whole lot more to go into this, except for the fact that I'm not going to go over the makeup and how I've used it really, because outside of when I do hit pan on something, there's not a whole lot to talk about. I have to take measurements, and once I take measurements, then I'll be able to present the usage. So I'm going to do that so that when March rolls around, you'll be able to see with numbers how much I've used of each. And I think that makes a lot more sense. And by watching other creators doing that, because that's very motivating to keep doing it too. And I got inspired because I saw other people doing it, and there's so many different reasons people do it, which is crazy to think that there's so many different reasons. Consumerism, discovering yourself, decluttering. That decluttering is one of the reasons I want to do it, as well as just not spending money on things, just kind of holding myself accountable, giving products a try, learning to love things. But I've seen a lot of people doing it where they write the grams down and then how much they've used. So I will do that for next time. And I think a couple of my goals with this is really, again, the decluttering. I want to clear out space. So I actually have space in 3 or 4 spots. So in my bathroom, I have that shelf and I have a drawer under the sink cabinet and perfume tray. So that's actually 4 locations in this bathroom. And then the other place that I keep fragrances and lotions and things is in my kids' bathroom. I have these shoe organizers, but instead of putting shoes in them, I put bathroom products in. And yeah, I don't think kids under the age of 5 are really using all of that stuff. And there's just way too much stuff. And because that's not in my bathroom, I don't even use it. So I want to make space in my bathroom and then start bringing stuff from there in, and then reduce and then have more space in my bathroom over time, because I want to be able to take these large cabinets that I have in my bathroom and reduce, like downsize them to much smaller sink vanities, so that I'll be able to someday have a standing mirror in here and it's like a much better dressing room, especially in the winter when it gets really cold, and then having a space heater to be able to get all changed in, it just seems luxurious. But that's kind of my plans. I also want to save my fun money. So because these are like excess fragrances and stuff and lotions and makeup, there's a base level of makeup that I just spend money on, like with groceries, the same way like my husband gets razors and shaving cream, you know. But to be able to get like a ton of Bath and Body Works is all like my fun money. To go to TJ Maxx and get like random perfumes that's my personal spending. And I am getting into driving like a sports car. It's a Lotus Elise, and my motorcycles again, now that I am no longer having tiny babies. And I'm finding myself, I want to save money to put on car mods. I don't think I'm going to go over that in this channel. I made another channel to do that with. But that's like monetary and decluttering. Those are my goals with this. If you are doing Project Pan, I would love to hear your reasoning why, how long you've been working on it. And I love yapping. So please comment below. Thank you for making it this far. And I hope that you have a wonderful week and weekend. Bye.